Welcome back to 1111 True Crime. Hope you're all doing well, staying warm, and all that good stuff. And we have a very urgent situation because we have a woman named Nancy Guthrie, who happens to be Savannah Guthrie, the famous news anchor that works for USA Today. As far as I know, it's USA Today. It's not Good Morning America. It's USA Today, I think. But anyway, her mother is missing. There's drops of blood leading out to the driveway. Her pacemaker did not connect again or sync up with her Apple Watch after 2 a.m. They were told by a church member that she went missing. They're like, she didn't come to church. They go over to the house. They find disturbing scene. Right away it's turned into a criminal investigation. Homicide teams are there. And now TMZ, if you go watch my earlier video, is alleging they've received a ransom note for millions, for bitcoins. This is not looking good. So I've done a little bit of a reading which suggests that there are two individuals, a couple. So it's looking like a couple, meaning two people that are connected together are somehow involved. Now, with cards, they're always right. They tell us the story. It's up to me to interpret them the best I can and hopefully correctly. Take it with a grain of salt. Remember, nothing I share with you is factual. This is an interpretation of the cards. So you do not use tarot to call the police department and be like, the tarot reader on YouTube said. No. We need actual evidence to follow it up. This tarot suggests the energies, if you will. So let's jump over. I'll say hello to a few of you. Hello, my lovely Carla. And I'll be jumping all over to answer the questions. We've given our questions, as always, over to our PIs. And we have the first question. Spilled paint furniture flippers. Question: could the ones responsible for Nancy's abduction be her daughter Annie and her partner? Let's see if the cards suggest. Now remember, there's really no yeses or nos in the tarot. It's favorable or unfavorable is the best I can do. But let's go ahead and see what we have. So again, the question is, could the ones responsible for Nancy's abduction be her daughter or her partner? Could it be? We have confusion. So there's something too many offers, too many options. So it's confusing. There's something not quite right about this. Let me understand more. Qualify this confusion, and thank you. I have the marriage card. This is not necessarily somebody married, but this is a couple. This is the Hierophant. This is the, you can see these two people. They're being blessed, right? They're coming together. The keys are right there across. They're being blessed. This is the Hierophant, the marriage card. It's also establishments and so forth. So there's something confusing about this connection. Again, is Annie and her partner involved? A Page of Pentacle. I am not getting a confirmation on that, but what I am getting is that there is information with evidence attached about something that's very confusing. Too many options are out there. They need to focus on the evidence of a couple, married couple. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, motherly figure. That's interesting because you're asking about Annie, who is the alleged daughter. I can't rule it out, but the tarot's not giving me much. Somebody is very, very much. Okay, so we're getting the story. We'll just walk it out. We have something that happened in her bed that was a nightmare. Something that, look at the swords. Swords. This is something that is just look at the King of Swords, truth. And it's being hidden at night to the tower, which is the abduction. We have the liar, cheater, thiefer. And upside down, we have the secret protection. So I hope that she's being protected. Then we go right to the mother. And then there we have, now think of the Lover's card. I've showed it to you before. It's two people that are attached to each other. This is the Devil card. You see the lovers attached? And then they're attached by an obsession about something very, very, very toxic. And there's that regret. Could be. I would lean toward yes. There is something here of a couple. I don't know which couple. I'm not sure if it's Annie and her boyfriend or partner. But I cannot rule that out at all. We have the Mother card twice. Annie's the daughter. That's an excellent question. Thank you, Spilled Paint, for asking. All right, so I'm jumping all over. Make sure put your questions out there. I just grab them. Question: did Nancy and abductor go out the back door? Did Nancy and the abductor... Well, I'll be honest. There's blood leading right out the front door towards the driveway, so I would suggest they went out the front door. Question, Jennifer, good question. Is there actually a ransom involved? TMZ got a ransom note. Is it real, right? Is there really a ransom involved in the abduction of Nancy? We have abandonment. We have abandonment. Somebody feeling abandoned, feeling left out of something. And we have a couple. It's two people, y'all. It's definitely two. We have this plan. It's somebody that Nancy has known since childhood, Six of Cups. And it's a plan of abandonment. This plan involves money, Three of Pentacles, blueprint. Anything else about this plan with Three of Pentacles? Show me that, please. Thank you. Archangel Michael, protector of children. There is children written all over this. If this isn't a family member and this be their mom, I'm shocked. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that she thought of as part of her family. Doesn't have to be blood, but this is very, very strange. Archangel Michael is the protector of children. We don't have any children in this case unless we're talking about Nancy being the mother. You see what I'm saying, Vern? So, is there ransom involved? We have the Three of Pentacles. I would lean toward yes, a plan for money. Let's go ahead, cut the deck. Oh, Lord. We have defending death. I'm very concerned about that. Travel from the home. There's a fight. The Hermit in reverse, taking somebody away from their home, imprisoning them with a stinky offer. I've mixed my cards up, y'all, so that's why I'm flipping them. To be victory as the liar, cheater, thiefer. They've been in this a long time. They feel that this money is due them. In fact, I would almost suggest, I'm going to switch decks because this one's all muddled up. I would suggest that they have felt shortchanged in money in some way. From what I'm seeing. That was a great question, Jennifer. Thank you. And I would lean towards yes. Carla, question. Could it be someone who works for Nancy like a maid? Could it be? Is it somebody that works for Nancy as a maid? We have the King of Wands, which is a powerful person. Somebody that is egotistical. Somebody that feels they are entitled to this money. That they are due this money. That they are due some respect. They consider them a king. They're the King of Wands is somebody that you have to watch. You have to watch them because they're unreliable. That's why they have salamanders all over their cloak as well as back here, because they're slick. King of Pentacles, they're wanting money. Money. Look, they got the travel card with the King of Pentacles, landowner. Somebody that's got a ton of money. And they have this travel card. 2 kings and a travel. Now, there's no gender in the tarot. You could absolutely have a female and a masculine. I mean, a feminine and a masculine energy here. We have 2 masculine energies. You could have a male and a female, is what I'm trying to say. In a sense, this is a couple. Somebody that has had long-term investment with Nancy, that has put in their time, their dues with Nancy, that she's very close to. We have somebody that's newer, that is not reliable, that's a Don Juan, kind of a slick talker, and that's 2 kings. Is somebody very much, these 2 people have taken her to travel. While we've got that travel card, let's just see where it takes us. Bottom of the deck, liar, cheater, thiefer. Yeah, there definitely is a couple. I feel that so strong. It's a couple. 2 people. Thank you. Justice. Interesting. This person or this couple, they feel like they're balancing out something that was long overdue is what I'm hearing. All right, I'm going to scroll up. Debbie Gazzardo. Question. Will Nancy make it through this tragedy? Let's pray. Let's think very, very positive. Will Nancy make it through this tragedy? Will Nancy? I pray that Nancy does make it through this tragedy, but what do the cards show? Thank you, Spirit. We have Justice balancing out the scales. We have the Queen of Wands. We have a stinky offer, and we have the King of Pentacles. There's your team. That's the people that have her on the stinky offer. And we have Justice. So Justice doesn't tell me. Ace of Swords, I would say, I would lean toward yes. I would lean toward this is going to get solved pretty quick. 5 of Pentacles, abandonment. 5 of Swords, a fight to the death to get victory. Doesn't have to be to death, but winning at all cost. Victory. And this is the contract. They see her all the time. We have a watcher, somebody that sees her, that knows about travel and the time. That's the one that took her into the secret. Truth spoken. All right. Let me put my cards back and I'll take another question. I would lean towards Jen, or who asked that? Debbie. I would lean toward favorable, that she would survive according to the cards. I pray she does. I very much pray she does. Let me give it a little clearing. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Carla, is Annie's boyfriend involved, allegedly? Is Annie's boyfriend allegedly involved? What do the cards show? And thank you. 4 of Cups. We have apathy. We have ignoring. We have 4 of Pentacles. So we have 44, which is a root core problem. We have 4 of Pentacles, holding against the will. Restriction, confining. We have protecting, how far you've come with travel. Show me if this boyfriend's involved with a disappearance. of Nancy. Judgment says yes. I'm not saying it. I'm not accusing anything. Let me make that clear. I am not personally accusing anyone. My cards, this is judgment. This is saying yes, that the boyfriend would be favorable to being involved. Wow. Question, is Nancy alive right now? I pray so. I pray to God, yes. Let me see what it says. Is Nancy alive right now? Is Nancy Guthrie, Savannah's mom, alive at this moment in time? The day when I'm recording this is Tuesday, and I'm on Central Time at 3:38 p.m., and it happens to be February 3rd. According to the cards, is Nancy Guthrie alive at this time? And thank you. Justice. I do feel strongly she is. We got a story, and it's huge. Truth. So, is she alive? Well, this is what the story is. We have justice, which is about balancing out the scales. It also usually means justice will prevail. So we have the Queen of Swords, a truth speaker. The truth is that we have imprisonment. We have 10 swords in the back of betrayal. We have somebody being looked at very cautiously. They're very focused on 3, but there's someone in the peripheral that they haven't seen yet. We have the marriage card. I told you it's a couple that acted swift. And they're asking about money. Page of Pentacle with the Tower. There's a Tower moment about the mother. Y'all, if this is not a child of Nancy's, I will be shocked. But what this is showing me is the mother and the Tower. This is an explosive, unexpected event. I've got justice that she'll be. I want to say yes, but with 10 of Swords, that is total betrayal. So I can't guarantee it, of course. I can only say that there is a massive amount of imprisonment and betrayal, but this can also mean 10 swords in the back can mean passing over. This can mean crossing over as well, that they neglected her and that she passed over quickly. But they're still wanting mother to pay out, in a sense, even after passing. We have the Tower with the mother, which is Nancy. The Tower is, this would say unfavorable. I don't like that. It doesn't mean that's for sure. It's just leading me to believe that it would be unfavorable. That's sad. Very, very sad. All right, let's see how we're doing. Question, Carla. Is this someone who is really close to Nancy that did this allegedly? I've already pulled enough cards to be able to say that that is very favorable because of the 6 of Cups that continues to come up. So I would lean toward favorable. Question, spilled paint. Did they take Nancy out of state? Excellent question. Excellent question. Did they take Nancy out of the state of Arizona? Did they take Nancy out of the state of Arizona? That was just me dropping cards. The Chariot, vehicle. And it went a long ways too. Where did it go? Is it out of state? Struggling trying to get strategic, trying to get ahead of things. Five of Swords is winning at all costs. Did they leave the state of Arizona with Nancy? Justice is favorable to yes. Bottom of the deck, swift action was taken by the Emperor to defend himself with the couple. We have truth spoken to put down an issue because of the confusion. Somebody being held. The Queen of Pentacles, the landowner. Somebody's got a lot of money. And this is the money tree. We have the at night, hidden. We have the travel card, across the world. Yes. Stinky offer. No, she is not in Arizona according to this. That, or she is not close to her home according to this. Not close to her home. So I would lean toward favorable to be outside of Arizona and unfavorable to being in the state. Wow. Let me see what else you guys have. Question. Hey, Cindy Clark. Was there other people living on the estate? Was there anybody living with Nancy on the estate? Six of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. They were close enough to see her, but injustice on the bottom. They were close enough to see her, but not living in her home. So I would say favorable to being close to the estate. I don't know if it's right on the estate, but not inside the home. There was nobody living in the home with her. It's almost as if this person lived nearby. Does that make sense? They had a fight about a vehicle or travel, which was regrettable, that brought them to this travel card. And then I get the same story. Laid to rest. Oh, Lord, it's laid to rest. That's not good. All right, let's see what else we have. How we doing? We're doing good on time. Okay, let me see. Is the blood found Nancy's? All right. So the blood has been found inside the home and leading down the driveway or towards the driveway. Now we need to know if it's Nancy's blood. All right. Was the blood found Nancy's? Was the blood Nancy's that was found at the home? I feel like that fell out, but I'll take it. We've got the Hierophant, the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Abandonment. So we've got that couple that are overpowering for money, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, defensive, and abandonment. Was the blood Nancy's? Inconsistent answer. Knight of Wands. It could be the perps. We do have Nancy's blood, but there was a struggle out near the bed. It is Nancy's blood for sure. Regret keeps coming up, and the child. Y'all, if this isn't the daughter and her boyfriend, I don't know who it is, but it's somebody that Nancy thought of very fondly at one time. There is a fight that happened, an argument that somebody comes back and seeks revenge, and they're going to get what they feel is due to them, is what the cards are telling me. So, it's saying that it is Nancy's blood, but there is also something else there, so I'm not quite sure. Oops, what did I do? Is it Nancy's daughter and her boyfriend? I think I did try and answer that. And I think I got everything. Questions, Annie involved? We answered that as well. I've done my best. The cards are leaning favorable that it is a family member. It is suggesting that it could be favorable to be Annie and her boyfriend. I'm not saying it is, but it's favorable according to the cards. So when you guys say who knew about the Bitcoins, I can't answer that because I don't have a stack of names in my hand, right? So it's not going to tell me who. I wish I could. I wish I could. But I think we're pretty close. Did I get everybody's questions? I tried my best. Wow, I want to know so much more. I'm just running out of steam. Oh, Lottie has a question. Is the abductor giving meds to Nancy? Oh, I pray they are smart enough to give this woman her medication. Is Nancy getting her medication given to her by the abductor? I have a new beginning, packing light, like it can be a very foolish choice with the travel. We have Ace of Wands and regret and walking away. Three of Pentacles. This isn't really telling me. This is again that regret. Travel, yes. With regret, there's so much regret. So it was a fight. There was a fight with somebody at night, and then they came back. Am I correct that there's a fight before bed with Nancy, and then they came back, whoever this is? I'll get back to the medication question in a minute. Did Nancy have a fight with someone before bed? We have imprisonment, the page. It's a child. And I'm not talking a little kid. I'm talking about Nancy's kid, allegedly. She has a drinking problem. She's all about money. There's the fight right there. The fight to win at all costs. Getting defensive. There's that money card. I could be wrong. I could be. I'm just saying that's what the cards appear to me at this point. It's someone that Nancy is close to, that she has an argument with. It could, I'm not going to say it. I'll just leave it. All right. Is Nancy getting her meds? Is Nancy getting her important medicine at this time? Six of Cups, somebody she's known since they were a child. Sun, yes. How could she be getting her medicine? The Tower, something went wrong. Something has gone terribly wrong in this. Ace of Cups, somebody's taken a self-cup of love. Ten of Cups, because of an emotional ordeal. And they are a child. They're talking about money. They're having a fight over getting money from this person. And I think Nancy said no. Yeah, this person wants money. I am unclear if she's getting her medicine or not. I'm sorry, I don't have that answer today. It kind of says it's possible. You know what I'm saying, Vern? Very good questions. Ooh, spilled paint. Does Savannah, this will be our last question. Does Savannah suspect her own sister? Allegedly. Allegedly, does Savannah suspect her own sister? We have laid to rest Archangel Michael. Savannah is preparing for absolutely the worst. She feels it's betrayal by someone that the mother and her and the family know, and that there will be a funeral, and that it's being hidden right now. She is trusting God. She is truly trusting God, and her faith is strong. Her faith is very strong, but she does feel she's going to be coming to a funeral. How does Savannah feel about her sister? She feels content, or highly emotional, I should say. Nurturing. But she doesn't like the boyfriend. She feels that her sister is nurturing, Queen of Cups, but she doesn't like that boyfriend. She feels he's inconsistent, and that there may have been a plan. It's the boyfriend she's more suspicious of than her sister, but at the same time, she is showing that she does feel there could be a game plan. That's all alleged. Six of Cups. She feels it's somebody that her mother's known for a long, long, long time. Allegedly. She does believe there was a fight. She does believe in faith. And she's not saying much of what happened. She knows somebody's not saying about what happened that night. We have this Emperor. She feels her mother passed away. That it's very likely her mother may have passed away. Wow, what a hard place to be for her. That's heartbreaking. Absolute wonderful questions. I appreciate you so much. I pray for Nancy Guthrie to be found safe and alive in the name of Jesus. Please bring her home safe and alive. But I do fear the worst. It does point to Annie according to the cards, but the cards don't have names in the tarot. It's showing me a couple. I would guess that they're man and wife, or they've been dating for a while. It shows me that this was a premeditated plan, that they were going to ask for money, and if they were told no, they're going to find a way to get it. Whoever this couple is. So this would imply that it's somebody that Nancy was close enough to that she would be willing, or had in the past, lent money to. So prayers are said. All right, my lovelies, that is what I have for you today. Tomorrow we do have our deck party. We always do such heavy cases, and the emotional weight gets so heavy. So we like to take the minute in the middle of the week on hump day to just take a few minutes for ourselves. And so with that being said, if you would like to support the channel, head over to our deck party that will be tomorrow, and I hope you will join us. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes, the hypes, subbing up, watching the videos, asking the questions, leaving the replay comments. Thank you to my replay crew. Thank you for this Emmy. All right, I've got my little acceptance speech. I appreciate all of you. I truly, truly do. And thank you for spending your time with me today. I pray for Nancy Guthrie and Savannah and her family. Bye for now. Thank you.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemy